Alright, now we are live. So yeah, I can't remember if YouTube starts recording the VOD from this point or the point where it starts stream, but I think it's this point. So welcome everyone to the stream. I'm still trying to set up my thing from last time. I went to a party last night and got home at about 1 a.m. and it is now 11 a.m. and I'm running on about 6 hours sleep, but I am okay. I'm not sure if my computer is though because it's being a little bit slow. I think it's just still loading everything. I tried to get the Minecraft up, trying to remember which things it has the things and the things. I'm sure that makes perfect sense. Basically, I've still got the mods from last time that I need to take out of the folder, put in the end mods folder. But it looks like last time I looked at my computer, it had 13 days of uptime. So I stopped it and restarted it. So, but it's still being a little bit slow. And I think that might just be because I haven't been on it for 2 weeks, and it's probably like just trying to sync stuff. And okay, so I should be able to start the. I think I was on Fabric 121.4 for this, so if I just put these... Yeah, it was 121.4 because I got the Fabric API for that one. Okay, now theoretically if I press play on my Minecraft, it should start to do things.
That is typically how that goes.
Yeah, very, very typical. Looks like at the moment we're getting... YouTube's not receiving enough video. I'm going to check my computer specs to see if there's anything I can do to mitigate that. I think everything's just still trying to do stuff at the same time. And my computer is not liking how much disk it has to worry about. Currently it's on 100% usage of disk. And this isn't space, I think it's just how much disk stuff it's accessing. Yeah, OneDrive's doing some stuff. Can you stop OneDrive? Thank you.
No.
Yes, I can stop the OneDrive. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now I think things are...
You don't stop OneDrive. OneDrive
Feedback
stops
Hub.
you.
Feedback Hub, why are you using 80 megabytes per second of my disk? Go away. Oh, now
There's a lot of
OneDrive's
feedback.
back.
That's what we're doing today. They're collecting all the feedback
Yeah, I suppose.
on the end mods.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully Windows will decide that it doesn't actually need to do a bunch of these things. Let's refresh the stream to see if it's a bit happier now. Are you a bit happier now? I think connection is fine now, so let's see if that will be better. Yeah, I know, right? One day I'll switch to Linux. One day. Not sure when, but one day, surely. Okay. Well,
surely.
Yeah. Alright, I better stream to the other thing as well. Where are we?
Yep.
We're over here. Want to share your screen. Minecraft. Stream. Okay. And just let me know if anyone in the chat or if you can't like see the game properly.
Okay.
Alright, let's switch over and figure out which game to capture. That should do it. And then theoretically, if I go into the... Man, my computer really is not happy today. Probably should have done a bit more... Okay, not... Okay, it's Null Taverns, that's what I called it. And eventually it should start actually recording it. Yeah, okay. You should be able to see it on stream now. If there's any like substantial lag, just let me know.
Okay. I'm looking on it.
Currently
there
I'm
it is.
falling
Okay,
into the
cool.
void. Okay, cool. Alright. Can you see the end portal?
Yes.
Cool, alright. Can people on stream see the end portal?
Yes. I mean, they can see the game.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Well, hopefully my computer decides to behave. Oh no, that is just a regular spawner. Okay, right, where were we last time? Let's see, what do I have on me? Okay, it looks like I sorted my inventory last time. Damn, it's got to have been like a month at this point since I played with this one, because last Sunday was Mother's Day. The Sunday before that was End Escape, and the Sunday before that was Endless Journey and End Escape, and I think the Sunday before that was Strongholds.
Was Tavern.
Yeah. Have I explored? I don't think I've explored all this area. No, yeah, this is the bit where I was like, you know what, I've probably had enough for now. I think. Oh, I haven't. Doesn't look like I've seen in here either. So I've just got this kind of left side of the stronghold to look through. I think I explored the entirety of the bottom floor. But I should probably go down there and check.
Yeah.
There's the portal. I've been all the way down there. There's an
I
invite.
do like the end portal. I mean the nether portal. I think it'd be kind of cool if it was already lit, so that like, if you happen to place an end portal there, you like might teleport inside of the stronghold. Then that'd be cool.
True. Oh, looks like there's another one here, but it's a bit more broken. Okay, so I haven't actually finished exploring the entirety of the bottom level. Is there a level below that, or is it just lava? I think it's just lava. Yeah. Alright. Cool.
Are there lava sewers?
No, please. Alright.
You have to trudge through them with fire resistance.
Good gameplay. I love slowly just swimming through things. That's some nice stuff in
Wow,
the
that
chest.
took a long time.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just my computer recovering from not being used for a while and not anything too serious.
Yeah, your computer's hung over.
Yeah. Whippy!
We've seen this room before.
Yeah. I just like collecting the things even though I know I'll never use them.
Cam,
Oh,
what do you
wait.
think the next major update to Minecraft will be?
Let's see. So they're just finished with the Happy Ghast. Well, not finished yet.
Mhm.
They're going along there.
I mean, they did say that this update is feature complete. It's the music was the last new thing that they were adding.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's good to know. Let me think. That's kind of...
By the way, great music.
I haven't
I
properly
really
listened
enjoyed
to
the
it.
new music that they added.
Yeah,
Also, now that you can play continuous music, oh, thank God! Like that's the only version I want to play now, is that snapshot, because you can have infinite music
where's that coming
or
from?
endless music, I guess.
Yeah, I do like the quality of life features that they're adding. I know that some people were like, oh, will we ever get major updates again? I was like, it's just nice that they actually are prioritizing like smaller stuff like this that should have probably always have been like that. But honestly, I've had nothing but, like in terms of Minecraft, nothing but end update on my mind for a while, so... it feels like while they are like taking the time to address some stuff, oh my god, what's happening now? Zombie trying to attack me or something.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
If this keeps going, I might need to look into reloading, but
Are you like mining Bitcoin
surely
or
not.
something?
I don't think there's anything else going on in the background. My OneDrive's off. Don't have anything else that might be using it, so I don't know. If it happens again, I'll see what I can do to mitigate it, but I think we should be fine for now. Oh, actually, I need to bundle some stuff. Hallelujah. I love the bundle. Oops, no, it's left click.
Oh yeah, the server I play on a lot just updated to 21.4, so now I've got bundles and I'm excited.
Yo. Bundles. And what the hell is bad game design? Bundles.
Bundles of Bravery,
Mm.
the newest drop with all new features, including one from 10 years ago and one from 4 years ago.
And only on Bedrock Edition. Yeah.
Yeah, and only one edition gets the one from 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I feel like my opinions on Minecraft haven't changed for like several years just because there hasn't really been anything drastically new, I guess.
Yeah.
I was thinking, and this is kind of unrelated to the question, but I was thinking about resetting the end, and I had this slightly silly idea. Do you remember those like crafting idea videos where they'd like say, oh, if you combine like the Wither Star with an Ender Dragon egg and... Oh my god, did you see 3 of them just come out of the wall like that? Man,
That
it
was
was like
crazy.
choreographed. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna get swarmed like this.
You need like sweeping edge.
Yeah, that would certainly be useful. Oh my god, there's just more and more and more and more and more, and I need to eat. Look at them, they all start like coming online. Okay, so you know those silly overpowered ideas where you have like something crafted with a nether star and an ender pearl, not an ender pearl, an ender dragon egg, and then like I don't know what else is there. But I was thinking,
yeah, a conduit.
yeah, that's not. I mean, conduits are kind of
sponge.
mid tier. True, from the olden days. But I was thinking, I've had an idea to be able to reset the end for a while, and I was thinking of just having it be like an ender crystal, but it's crafted with crying obsidian instead of obsidian. And then I realized, how are all of these infested? My god, this is actually nuts.
You need like a lava bucket.
There is one in the furnace which I could use, but no, unironically, I do actually need a lava bucket. Holy moly, what is this? Are these just like all infested? Look, they do not stop. They do not stop.
They never relent.
This is actually crazy.
Look
at them all. Look at them all. I can't even talk.
Oh
There's so many of them. They're gonna kill me. They are gonna kill me. I need a block. No. Oh my god. I just need to eat. Please just let me eat. Let me eat. Let the man eat. Okay. Alright, now time to... Oh, there's one chasing me. Please, just give me some space.
Oh yeah, Mushroom animates this to be the rare time where Bane of Arthropods would be incredibly useful.
Yeah, it is really good how they are thinking of ways to make Bane of Arthropods more useful, I suppose. Anyway.
Anyway, crafting mods with sponge and Wither Star and the dragon egg.
Yeah, so
no, it's not called the Wither Star.
Nether Star. So what I was thinking is, see, those aren't how you craft a an Eye of Ender. I realized that's just the gas tier, the Eye of Ender, and the glass, I think, to make an Ender crystal.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
I was inspired a little bit by how oh god, no, there's Endermites too. I was inspired a little bit how Dinnerbone said that he wanted a way to respawn the dragon without resetting the end, and I thought maybe resetting the end could have something similar. So what if you could create... Oh, hello. You could create a corrupted beacon, haha. Minecraft Dungeons reference.
Oh, okay.
Corrupted beacon from just a beacon, except with crying obsidian and maybe a dragon egg in there for funsies. Just because I really like the idea of having a canonical recipe that's just literally made out of the most OP like stereotype items. It's kind of like what I was talking about before with like the ladders and the chest and the bedrock like in the end, just to make it a little bit janky and nostalgic, you know?
Yeah.
So if there was unironically a recipe, maybe instead of a nether star would be the dragon egg. So you craft like this corrupted beacon out of dragon egg, some crying obsidian, and some glass or something. And then you put it where the dragon egg normally is on the end well, and then it shoots a beacon up into the sky, and then you get a little a GUI thing saying, oh, would you like to reset the end? And then it has this normal kind of warnings about like, you know, you can't go back and stuff like that. And then if you decide that you want to reset the end, then it does the old, nuclear bomb flashbang, and then you
Yeah.
I suppose the dragon would probably be resummoned at that
Oh, they
point.
could use the swaggiest stairs ever.
True, in the crafting recipe. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
You reset the end entirely.
yeah, and that way people who have already explored the end can Why aren't you? There we are. People who have already explored the
They
end.
just need to add the outer end islands. That's what they need to add.
Yeah, every time they do an end update, just more end islands.
More further out.
Yeah, so I want to rewrite the bit of my resetting the end thing to put that in there for funsies. Oh wow, there's more skulk. Hopefully there's no shriekers, because I mean actually I could be down for a warden. Oh, hello.
The swaggiest stairs ever are one of the best items they've had. I mean,
I thought
the
it was
best
swankiest.
stairs that they've done. I thought they were the swaggiest.
Could be
Maybe that's a New Zealand English thing.
possibly. I'm not sure if I was on the New Zealand English version of it. I know that they do have some differences, like they call cookie biscuit and stuff. I'm like, well, we call them cookies if they're chocolate chip.
Well,
If
they're
they're
also
not,
like jacket potatoes. As
yeah, I saw that one time. I'm like, wait, what? When did they change that? And realized that I'd set my thing to be like English UK or whatever.
Well. Yeah. You can set it to lolcat or pirate.
Yeah, I love those ones so much. Oh, that's why I'm getting my stuff wrecked. I see.
Oh, okay.
Like some silverfish of all things. I contributed. I used to have this book about pirates that said that what are the names for the telescope? They called them spyglass, which is what they called in game. But they also had like a nickname for it called Bring 'em Near, because it made it look like things were being brought closer to you. So when the spyglass was added, I had a look at the pirate speak translations, and it was telescope a pirate, and I'm like, this is so lame. So I
They
went
literally had
on to
a
the
pirate name.
I went onto the Crowden, and oh, this is a nice little nethery star room. I went onto the Crowden, and I submitted my alternate translation, and then I got a bunch of my friends to upvote it, and then eventually, oh wow, eventually it got into the game, and then I think
Nice.
I posted a tweet about it, and it got like 1,000 likes or something. I think FitMC liked it. Right, are there any
Okay.
shriekers around here?
The oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
So true.
Sorry, I mean the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
It's absolutely crazy. How did I get onto this topic? Oh yeah, pirate speak and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not seeing any shriekers around here, so we might be safe.
Anyway,
But
so even though you want the end update to be next, do you think it will be next?
no, I don't think they'll do an update for quite a few years actually.
Okay.
But
you're not ruling it out because you need to get this video out before Minecraft Live.
yeah, I keep pushing it forward. I'm like, oh, they wouldn't do an end update yet. Right.
Yeah.
Any shriekers down here?
Do you think that you'll hear about it in advance if they do it? Like I remember that somebody got contacted. I think it was Abnormals got contacted because they were making a cave update like early.
No, that's not
Do
true.
you think that you'll hear about it before it happens?
That's not true.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not really involved that much. So I'm not
Okay.
really up in the, high echelons of the Mojang Ivory Towers. So I doubt I'd hear about it. Especially since I'm really not involved with the
Okay.
game at all. Yeah, I think the cave update just had some it was their first time doing like a really big update, and they wanted to like hype things up. So I think they were a little bit kind of loose with their leaks, because we didn't really get any leaks before like the caves and cliffs, and then we started getting leakers and stuff like that. I think that's when they really like tried to ramp up their marketing and stuff, so stuff kind of slipped through the cracks. Remember when Connor Eats Pants literally like revealed the update because he got it in like a Twitch email or something? Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, I don't think I'd hear about it because that was just kind of like a coincidence.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want to make sure it also just like works as like a handy little deadline. Be like, oh yeah, I should get this out by this point, just so I'm not wasting my time. And like, I don't have any more excuses not to work on it because like I've looked through virtually every single end project that I can get my hands on. And I've probably only got a few more streams left of this. Once I've finished looking at the Stronghold, which has taken, this is the 5th stream.
Yeah.
I've got a couple more projects left, mostly Datapacks and things, and those will probably, well, I don't want to say that they'll be one stream each, but like I'm committed to like exploring the entirety of the Stronghold, whereas the other mods I've just kind of had a brief look at and like superficially looked at all the content. Oh, hello, door.
Yeah. You will take the door.
So I think I will, and like as I've been getting inspired, I have been like looking at stuff and deciding what to look at. Right, which way are we going? Okay, this is a dead end. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking of probably working on it a bit more during the inter-semester break, just because uni is starting to really ramp up. I have like
Okay.
about 100 things to mark by the end of today.
Oh.
I've also got a group project that I need to do some code for, which shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of getting it all set up and getting the logic working. But I'm looking forward to working on that. So yeah, I feel like this just streaming and chatting and stuff is probably like the most chill part of my life at the moment. It's a bit of a reprieve from everything else. Okay, right.
Is it like the end of the school year for you, or is it like just the middle?
It's week 10 of the semester 1 of this year. So like
How many weeks are there?
12 in total. Well, of actual like
Okay.
lectures and stuff. After that it's study break. And then exams. I only have 1 exam, so. But then next semester, instead of 1 course, I'm taking 3 courses.
Oh.
Because I want to start on a master's. And if I do a master's, then I can start like doing more proper teaching instead of just being a teaching assistant. And I think that I'm ready for like that sort of thing. I mean, I literally have a server called Minecraft Ideas Academy, so rather fitting that I turn into a teacher.
You're in an academy.
Exactly. Chuck that on my resume. So yeah, I'm gonna
like those people that put like Discord mod on their resume.
I unironically did that once.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the armor chest? Yeah, it can be our armor chest.
Your unstackables chest.
Yeah, oh, I have 2 unstackables chests. 3 unstackables chests.
Let's go. If only there was a way to solve this problem.
Yeah, if
Alas.
Exactly.
If only we had some kind of like bundle or something that could like get together a bunch of unstackable items.
If only. Alas, no such thing exists.
There's this thing. Surely if they ever added a bundle, they would do that kind of thing.
Oh man, I'm really struggling with speaking today. I'm just trying to think of interesting things to talk about. My brain is all over the place. I was like at a party last night. I got there at 5 p.m. I left at about, I want to say 12:30. So I was pretty much chatting with people for like 7.5 hours straight. It was a great time. We played Mafia. We did
Oh.
karaoke. It was really nice. And then I had too much to think about afterwards, so I took like another hour to get to sleep once I got home at like 1 a.m. And then I woke up at 8 a.m. and couldn't get back to sleep, so...
And now what time is it? Should be
Uh,
12 or something?
yeah, it's 11:30 for me at the moment, so...
Okay.
I think I'm just going to go into brain dead mode after this, which is fine because I'm just going to be marking things, so it doesn't require like too much thought. In fact, it's
You've
a
already
bit
lost your
easier.
way. Okay.
It's a bit easier to mark if you are a little bit brain dead, just because like the marking is you just gotta kind of don't think too hard. Like sometimes I tend to overthink stuff when I'm marking, but like if it's just the same thing over and over again, I'm just like, okay, cool. And this marking is pretty simple, so I should just be able to, you know, just figure it out. Just knuckle
Choke
down
through.
for like a couple of hours, and just like get through it. I remember when I was like learning how to drive in preparation for my learner's test. I did it, I think, after I got a flu shot, and I was feeling like too stupid to do anything interesting, but also still feeling bored. I'm like, you know what? This would be the perfect time to go through that like learn to drive website. So I guess maybe some.
Do you have a license now?
I have a learner's.
Okay.
I can't get it restricted yet because of life circumstances.
Okay.
But we'll get there eventually.
That's cool.
Yeah. Do you know how to drive?
In America, it is very bizarre to not have a driver's license by like 20.
Yeah, I mean, public transport isn't exactly the greatest for you, eh?
No. It's
Wow, that's a
only
lot of
like
iron.
whoa, there's just a bunch of iron in there. It's only the worst in the world, but you know, actually maybe not the worst in the world, but still.
It's probably down there. Whereas I just take like 2 buses to get to uni every day. I mean, you know, our transport system isn't the greatest. You know, sometimes it's unreliable and things. But oh, this must be an iron golem factory.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Amazing foreshadowing, Cameron. You're a genius.
Wow.
You saw pumpkins and iron blocks and thought,
Whoa.
what do these make?
That's that high IQ
Huh.
right now.
Wow, that guy actually
This
scared
is why
me.
this is why you're gonna become a doctor. Will we have to call
We'll see
you
about
Dr.
that.
Cameron after that?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a PhD after masters. They do have scholarships
Oh,
for it
okay.
in New Zealand, where they like give you some money to live off, and then pay all your like course fees. Because I think the government wants more people with PhDs. So there are
Yeah.
scholarships available that I might do, and I can still do like teaching assistant work on top of that. So that seems like a pretty sweet deal. Give me an excuse to stay in uni for the rest of my life, and which is good because I like it there.
Yeah, I mean, you base your entire. I mean, your YouTube channel is called Academy. So
yeah, literally.
that makes sense.
Minecraft Ideas Academy, more like in real life Ideas Academy. Teaching
Good
people
one.
to code without using ChatGPT Academy.
I mean, are you sure they're not using ChatGPT? Who knows?
Oh, they probably are. My most like interest, like the brain can't word today. The bit of interest the bit of research that I'm interested in is to, kind of like how to encourage people to like understand their code, especially when it was written by an LLMs, because some people like just get them
Yeah.
to do it for them, and then they don't actually understand what's going on. Then they fail their exam because they're not allowed to use it in their exam. So I'm like, well,
Yeah.
if people are going to use it, they should at least be able to tell what it does. So I want to like modify the courses a little bit to kind of encourage more of that mindset, because at the moment they seem to be going all in on large language models. They like have tasks for like prompt engineering and stuff.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, there's a lot of hype around it.
Well, that's what a lot of the. I mean, a lot of the. I don't remember what they're called, but the places where you code like VS Code and whatever have like, oh, try our new AI assistant, and it like, I'm sure it works really well for that, but yeah,
Yeah, there are so many of them.
it's shoved in their face a lot.
It really
It's hard to
is.
ignore.
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of it. I don't use large language models at all for any reason. But if people are going to, then they need to develop those like higher order kind of critical thinking skills that you normally get from writing code, because
Yeah.
you know you learn by doing. But yeah, it hasn't. You know, people are there's something called vibe coding now, where you just make a really quick program to do something using LLMs, and I mean that's probably not great long term because you still need to consider stuff like good design and security. But for getting something that works, I mean, people have coded stuff before, we're using it and it works. So I mean, it's probably it just kind of to me it just kind of kicks the trash can down the road.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you don't need to learn these skills. You can just get them to do
For
it for you.
now.
And then, like, once you get into the harder courses where, like, LLMs aren't as good at coding, say, Java or C, where it really becomes a problem that you need to make sure that you know what you're doing or what it's doing in order to, like, modify things. Because, you know, I mean, code is a little bit
C
more...
is very fussy.
Code is a little bit more objective, I suppose, than, like, art. So took a bit of a risk there, but so
A
like
bit of a risk. A one block.
yeah, well,
You did the
never
one block vertical jump for the
Yeah.
fucking sake.
you never know when things might when my space bar might
Sorry, I
not
didn't
work.
mean to curse.
That's all good. And what was it saying? Let me give myself some more torches. Yeah, with art, like, since it's more inherently subjective and then AI doesn't actually know what it's doing, if you like try and refine some AI art, it will just keep changing random things. Whereas code, I guess it's a little bit easier to like see when it changes things and critically evaluate it, at least to me, since I'm not an artist. But yeah, I want to do a master's on changing the basic course so it kind of encourages them to think hard about these things. Because the way the courses are set up at the moment is it's just like if your code runs then you get the marks, and it's set up that way because there's like hundreds and hundreds of students and it would be infeasible to mark them all like one-on-one, and probably pretty boring too. So if I can kind of trick them into learning, if I can give them like these really small exercises that are too hard to ask an AI to answer, but also not, but also hard enough so that they can actually like get challenged by them. That's the thing that I wanna figure out. See if I can add some of those activities, because I really care about like people actually understanding things. There's so much schooling just relies on like regurgitating information, not actually understanding it, and that's really sad. Especially at uni. Uni should be the point where people are actually like, you know, learning skills instead of just memorizing stuff. But if the course design can't facilitate that, because, you know, the more automated you get, the less personal it gets, and the harder it is to, you know, properly teach individual people. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I feel like I've based so much of my identity around teaching as well. I also have a book series that I'm writing called The School of Dread, where basically all the kids that are there are like kidnapped and brainwashed into like... This is a whole thing. And
It's a whole thing. Okay.
It's I've been working on it for ages, since I was like 9 years old. It's gone through so many different iterations. But yeah, I really care about teaching.
Do you think that AI is like a bubble that will pop eventually, or do you think that it's here to stay for a long time?
I think it's just
Sorry,
like,
this is very far from the end
it's okay.
topic,
No, don't
but I
worry
think
about
it's
it.
okay.
I think honestly, like, well, I'm not banking on it popping, just because people do use it for a lot of things, and it seems to work good enough at certain things that people will just happily outsource it. I think that a lot of the hype will die down around it, because a lot of it, like, the hype cycle has been going for a while. You know, when something new comes along, everyone's like really excited by it, and then they realize that it can't do as much as they think it can. due to all the people, the marketing people like plugging it and stuff. And then over time they like say, oh no, it is actually pretty decent for this. So yeah, I'm not huffing copium and saying that it's a bubble and everyone using AI is gonna like die in a fire one day. Um, but I think it is important to like. I haven't been here before. It is important to be mindful of like where it might go in the future, because I never use it, and I make sure to tell my students only use it if you can tell when it's lying to you, because just telling them not to use it at all just won't work. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand at the moment. It's easier for the purposes of teaching students not to like forbid things, in my opinion. Just make sure that they know what they're doing, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, that's what I've been in when I was at college. We had a class called Foundations of Advanced Mathematics. This was just like a proofs class, and they used. I mean, like the teacher was very much. This was like right when ChatGPT was becoming like a real thing. And the teacher like already built it into the curriculum, and he had a bunch of like. He had like a bunch of examples of proofs that were written by AI, and to tell you that they were terrible.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good then.
And that they didn't like actually ever work. He would sometimes like use AI to make an intentionally bad proof.
Oh, that's awesome.
And to show to the class.
No, that's pretty cool.
And then he would like reveal it later and be like, okay, so one of these was written by ChatGPT. Which one was it?
Oh man, I support this instructional design.
So yeah, I'll take that maybe. I don't know. To tell ChatGPT to make code and then show that it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, the really simple stuff works just because it's had enough like training data to like figure out the basics. Darn it, Trial Chambers is cutting off the jails as well.
Yeah. People died from the trial chamber.
Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, I've just kind of. I used to be like very against AI, and I still am. I've just kind of cooled down on it's like. Getting so worked up over it doesn't really have much of a point. Like, I'll still tell people that like about its problems and things. Oh, great. Actually, I'm gonna go into spectator mode and see if there's any way we can get past that. No, it's just oh no, yeah, we can. Wait, hold on. Where would this go? It would go through here. I've already been there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What is there left of this place?
There should be some more jails. I think I need to go further along. So I think that would have been a dead end anyway. So we're fine there. But yeah, I think at the moment I'm just like trying to figure out how to make it so that like education doesn't crash and burn. I feel like that's the most important thing, at least in my area. Because who knows, maybe eventually people will decide, you know what, this is really awful, and they'll like ban it, which I don't see happening. So just making sure that like people don't get too dependent on it, that's my main kind of concern at the moment.
I mean, I think that like, I don't know, there's a lot of things where schools just kind of like ban stuff, and it's like just the worst thing that you could possibly do.
Yeah.
And it's like why like just ban phones or ban
Social
things
media.
that they don't currently like, and it's like what do you think that's gonna do? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
And it would be the same thing with banning AI or whatever. Like, kids are not stupid; they know how to get around it, and they will get around AI as well.
Baby zombie time.
Oh, you got Philzed.
I really did. Good thing I have keep inventory on. This needs to go in the
Good thing it wasn't hardcore
Go
mode.
away! Go away! Thank you. Good thing it wasn't what?
Good thing it wasn't hardcore.
Yeah,
Or
no way.
However old Phil's world was.
Yeah, I would be dead. I would give up. I should probably build a bridge for this. Let's make it out of slime blocks. And I'll just keep this as my scaffolding. Any discussion in chat?
Oh, how do you feel about the saddle crafting recipe that they just added?
It's nice. I feel like there wasn't really any point in making... Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I really need to get some more armor. But I
Oh,
kind of want to wait
it's
for it to
gone.
like... kind of want to wait for it to entirely... No, actually, let's suit up and see what we have here. Got some enchanted iron. Projectile protection probably be more important. Got some iron leggings. But yeah, I don't know. With any items that are uncraftable, I'm like, why do they have to be uncraftable? Like, what was the... Especially for something as basic as a saddle. Like, why would you decide for that of all things to be uncraftable? It's the same with horse armor. Like, I get it with it being like a it's like treasures, having treasures. I kind of get that. But yeah, I mean, ideally, I think everything should be at least renewable. So I guess another thing is that saddles are normally dropped by ravagers, and that was kind of like a surefire way to get a saddle.
Yeah.
But I like it how you can just, get something that you need now. Right, let's...
Do you think that horse armor should be craftable as well, then?
I think so. It's kind of... It feels like it wasn't intended as a treasure. They just, like, never added a crafting recipe, and now it just happens to be a treasure because of reasons. Oh, God, you still got through.
He phased through.
He did. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Cool. Didn't die that time. Oop.
Yeah, I assume that, like, I mean, at the time that saddles were added, like, it was basically just used to ride a pig, and that was like literally it. So it probably didn't really matter very much, and then they just never updated it in 1.6 whenever they added horses. It is really weird that like something so early game is so hard to get.
Yeah. I mean, Agnes... Oh, God, no. Agnes did
no.
tell me one time that, I think when they added leather horse armor, I said, oh, does that mean, like, regular horse armor is going to be craftable? And she said, no, they're considered treasures.
Okay.
Which I kind of get. I feel like they could make other things treasures, though. Oh my God, go away. Go away, go away.
Andrax says that, yeah, Minecraft has a bit of a problem with putting really mundane objects in, like, a structure or fishing loot table and having it be treasure.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's so many things in this game.
It would be nice if they were to just take another general look at, like, loot in general. Because from the stuff that I've seen, like, especially with this stronghold, like, there's so much thought put into the different kinds of loots. Like, you got all the projectile protection, like, armor and stuff. That's really cool. If there was the same... And then with the more recent structures, like all the Jeb apples and the ancient cities and stuff like that, it like loot can really help with storytelling and also like kind of separating out different treasures. And that's like one of my main gripes with enchanting, right? Like you get so many different kinds of things from one source. And I was like, well, couldn't we have separated those out a little bit so people looking for a specific thing can go to a specific place or use a specific like ingredient? Kind of like how every other single crafting system.
If only there was some kind of like villager rebalance or something that could like do that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd like to see them focus on next. More villager rebalancing. The minecart stuff. I really want minecarts to be able to go upside down so we can make like loop-de-loops and stuff. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I think they probably could work it in now that they've got like the happy gas and stuff. they could like continue on that theme of transportation. But honestly, it feels like it's hard to predict what Mojang will do now, just because like they've gone like no one anticipated trial chambers. I think
Yeah. No.
like they were just completely out of the blue. Oh, biome backlog stuff.
Oh, Minecraft's biome backlog? Is that what you're
Yes,
talking
from
about?
2018.
Like you want them to implement that?
2018.
Okay, I
Yes,
see.
yes, please. We've been
Okay.
we've been waiting for like 6 years, 7 years, at this point, and it would be nice to
No,
like.
they'll just. I'm sure that like they just like checked that off with those with like the update that they just did. What's the Spring to Life? Maybe they counted that as like, oh yeah, we've updated the deserts.
Oh come on! They didn't even add the palm trees and stuff though. And the meerkats. What about the meerkats, Mojang?
What about the meerkats?
Well, they said they were going to add them. Yeah, it's
Maybe.
just annoying because like they have added some of the content that didn't win. They added the swamp content.
They can add the update that changes the world again.
Yes, I mean I don't feel like it would be too big of a scope if it was just the desert, the savannah, and the badlands. It's not that much. I would say that's probably about the same update size as like the wild update.
Yeah.
And then
Or
chucking,
like 1.7.
and then chucking birch forests just to appease the the Twitterites.
But they did that basically.
They
I
didn't
mean,
add
they
the
added the
shelf.
wildflowers and the fallen trees.
They didn't add the shelf fungi. We need the shelf fungi, Mojang. Where's the hollow
Yeah,
logs? Where's
and
the hollow
without
logs?
that, I will complain on Twitter every single day
Yeah.
until they add the shelf
Exactly.
mushrooms.
Exactly. Yeah. We were promised, absolutely promised. I turned up to the live stream 5 minutes later after they said that nothing is guaranteed. But Mojang, they promised. They promised.
But they promised. I just said it right to my face
Yeah.
personally.
Agnes signed a contract written in blood.
Saying, yeah.
Did the creeper fall off? Haha, the creeper fell off. Yeah, the ink did a little puff as it got taken out of the urn, like from Shrek 4. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Honestly,
quite the reference.
Shrek 4 is the best Shrek movie, hands down.
I
I'm pretty sure we've discussed this
don't know
before.
about that. I mean, I think, come on. I need a hero, though. Hear me out.
Yeah, I guess, but also the end of Shrek 4 always gives me tears. None of the other movies move me to tears.
Oh no, the ending of Shrek 2 brings me to tears every time.
I disagree, but I respect your opinion.
It's the estrogen. Makes me cry at everything.
Must be.
Agnes murdered my wife and family.
Yeah. My mom had cancer, and,
Thanks,
and
Mushroom Animates.
all she wanted to see before she died was Birch Forest Overhaul.
Yeah, and then Mojang came and shot them in the face with a 12 gauge shotgun. They still haven't added the igniting candles with the fire aspect sword yet. I'm waiting for that, Mojang.
Yeah, when is that?
I do not forget.
God, and this is why my opinions on like Minecraft stuff hasn't changed for ages, because like it feels like nothing significant has happened. Obviously significant things have happened, but there's just been so many little things where it's like, oh cool, they did that, but like there's not much like on the broad scale. If you consider like nothing major, at least in my opinion, nothing major has been added since 1.19. Maybe in 1.18.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, I mean, I think that the villager rebalance was pretty major. I mean, I don't know. The major stuff I make videos about, so like the mace was pretty major for me.
Yeah.
And the what is it? Wind charges were really huge. I think they're still a lot of fun. I really like the what was it? Oh, the villager rebalance. I made 2 videos about the villager rebalance. It was so big.
You're like my spiritual successor, you know. Picked up where I left
Yeah.
off.
I mean, yeah, that is like right after 2019. So, I mean, that's when I started. So,
One day.
started in huge quotes where I really started like 4 years before. But
True. Your cyan video is still the best.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. My cyan video is so bad.
It's the best. It's the greatest video ever.
I That's offensive to me.
It was quite funny because the first time I came across one of your videos, which is the "Why is Mojang so lazy" one, like written in scare quotes. Yes,
Yeah.
please shoot each other. I think someone posted it in the Cognoscenti Discord, and they were like, I haven't watched this video, but I'm not sure what to think of it yet. And then Zoe ended up watching it, saying, "Oh, this is just a cam video."
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if I told you that why the drown was added to Minecraft is your best video,
Yeah, honestly, that one.
or what could replace a shark in Update Aquatic.
Oh no, yeah, I have a lot of the stuff in there aged poorly.
What do you mean? The Exodial didn't age poorly at all.
I mean, I still think it's a pretty cool mob design. But I am an average Thrasher fan now.
Oh, okay, I see. You should put on those iron pants.
Oh yeah, good idea. For durability. Yippee!
Yeah.
All right, let's. No, I'm not going to attack you yet. Let me eat first.
But yeah, despite all the new substantial things added to the game, none of the new updates have addressed the long-time community issues, says Mushroom Animates, and yeah, I would agree. It's a lot of just like, I mean, like, it's cool stuff, and it's cool, like, quality of life things. I mean, people have complained about, what is it, like, saddles not being craftable for a while, and fireflies and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of the like really big things that people are like, oh, I want an end update. Why are they committing suicide? What?
I think they've realized that there's no way out for them. Oh, I haven't gone this way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm sorry, you were just torturing them until they committed suicide. I had to step in. Be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Anyway, back to more important things.
None of them have been like the big hot button topics. Hot button? That sounds political. None of them have been like the big things that people have been wanting from an update.
Minecraft is very political. Like, you know, the Birch Forest overhaul was very radical leftist.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. So the recent updates have been very centrist, and whereas I want like a more radical left type of update for me.
Yeah. The libertarian update. What else? I don't know. I don't have enough brain power to re-immerse myself in internet politics. I dragged myself out of that pit long ago.
Okay. I don't want to enter that pit.
Yeah, better off without it. Although occasionally, like, when I do hear discussions, I like wall of text about something. I have a very nuanced take, and then I'm like, all right, and that's all the politics that I'm getting into for the day.
Yay.
I've said my bit. Take it or leave it.
The politics I get are just people complaining about AI every single day on the Bear Blog trending page.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to the Bear Blog trending on your RSS feed, and I've just been getting that, and I swear every single post is someone talking about how AI is bad. Which, like, it is, but, like, every single post, I don't know if we need that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just hearing about negativity all the time and you can't really do much about it, then I feel like the most like fulfilling way to have a political life is to actually get involved in like stuff that's happening close to you, so that you actually feel like you're having an impact. Like on the internet, you know, it's a bunch of people screaming into the void. It's mostly unproductive.
Yeah. SM Pritchard says, I can't believe Minecraft added radical Jebism. And Minecraft needs to add the Communist Manifesto. And I think that's true.
Yeah, I mean, villagers are already kind of communist. Like, you know, they share food freely. I mean, they
The
trade with
vegetarian.
us. A communist vegetarian? I guess they probably... There
I
might be
don't
an
know.
overlap.
Uh,
Yeah, I remember, like, making a political compass meme back before that they were, like, you know, associated with, like, you know, bad people. And so, like, the way that villagers trade with us is libertarian right, because it's, you know, based off the free market.
oh my gosh. Wait. Actually, no, never mind.
And
So
then
you go.
the way that villagers interact with each other is anarcho-communist, because they don't have a leader, and they share bread freely. And then with authoritarian left, you've got people making iron farms, you know, or trading halls.
Yeah.
Where it's just, you know, you work and you work and you work, and then the what was the final thing? Oh yeah, raids. Setting up a raid against a villager. That's the authoritarian right, because you're intimidating them into lowering their trades through imperialism.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I remember that.
Are you saying that we're in a trade deficit? Oh, sorry. The villagers are in a trade deficit with us, or are we in a trade deficit with the villagers?
Oh wait, I guess what would be zombification? I guess they kind of nerfed that, so maybe zombification could be like centrism.
I think that's intimidation.
It's centrism because it's like not too much, like it's just like a little bit of unethicalness. It's like, oh, should we exploit the villagers? Should we not exploit the villagers? All right, let's go for the middle and only exploit the villagers a little. You know, zombify them once, get the trades from there. Now both sides are happy.
Yeah.
Whoopee!
Just traumatize them
Exactly.
forever,
Yeah.
and then save them from the trauma, and then have them forever be in your debt.
Yeah, I mean it cancels out, right? Zombify and unzombify.
Yeah, is that how that works?
I think so. I love getting political on stream. Oh, what's this? Sus. I unironically have no idea what just happened. Oh, does that open the door? Oh, I mined the door. Oh, it's like a little, like, it's like a little mechanism.
Oh.
So the door, once you place the door there, it's supposed to open. So there's like a little guy who lets you into the jail, and you can too if you can reach the lever from there. I can't really. Oh, I can.
That's really cool.
Cool. Cute little thing. Anyway, back to Minecraft politics.
Yeah. In order to stop the pillagers from raiding the villagers, we need to hear both sides.
That is true.
That's true. That's what 8-Sided Square said.
Hey, 8. How's it going?
8-Sided Square just comes out of nowhere in the middle of the stream. Actually, at the end of the stream.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's coming up to about, midday. Oh, yeah, this is like a whole new level of stuff, so I'm gonna see if like it opens up too much more, because I do kind of want to see if I can finish looking through the entire thing this stream, just to so I'm not spending like 15 minutes here, and like I did go a fair bit over, but also I have a lot of assignments to mark. Oh well, I guess the zombies have already found me, so I might as well. If I die, I'll end the stream. How about that? If I die, I'll end the stream. Otherwise, I'll see it through to the end. Hopefully there's not too much more. I always get worried when there's a branching pathway. Oh.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of these little stupid things. No, only in this stream. Oh wow.
Oh, uh-oh. Silverfish, that is not a good sign. Oh, and I can't pillar up 2 blocks because of the... No, I think I'm being caught. I think I might be cooked. Chat, yep, I'm cooked.
Hey.
Alright, well... Alright, and my chest plate's dead. Okay, cool. So that's probably... that's probably enough.
That's probably it.
Yeah. Sticking to my word. Let's clean up first. Let's empty my bundles. Alright, let's chuck all this stuff back in here.
Wow, nothing went in there.
And the stackables. Stack. Oh, hey, I got a crossbow. Actually, that's better than my regular crossbow, so I'm going to keep you.
Boom. Upgrade
62
block,
iron
wait.
doors. That's crazy.
There were a lot of them in those jail cells.
Yeah. What else do we have? And boots. Yeah, I think I guess projectile protection will probably be better, but I have it on a lot of my other things, so I probably don't need it. Hello, Endermite.
He's coming.
No, he's not. Alright.
Oh, Lordy coming.
So true. Okay, well that's probably enough for this stream. I need to get my slime blocks back actually. Wowee. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Come back
do
next
not
week
know
for
how to
another
end this
political
stream.
stream.
Yeah, thank you. Who won? Who's next? Epic rap battles of history, Illager versus Pillager or something like that. I don't know.
No, protest. No.
No, it'd be like coughing baby zombie plus Endless Journey nuclear bomb. All right, thanks for coming, everyone. If you want to continue the brain rot in the Discord, you can join that. There's a link there. But thanks everyone for coming. I suppose we'll be up for a Dungeons and Taverns Strongholds Part 6, probably the final part. We'll see. Next week. So yeah, thanks all for coming, and thanks again for Dim for tolerating me.
Oh, it's more than tolerating.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Make sure to go out and check out their channel if you haven't already.
Yeah.
It is
Dim4.video.
Dim4, yes. Dim4, the fourth Dim. We should talk about what a fourth dimension should be like next stream. I'm probably going to forget that, but oh well. And maybe I'll have some more coherent discussions depending on how next week goes and how much I decide to subject myself to. But yeah, see you everyone. Thanks for coming and have a good rest of your weekend.